My name is Ubizo, Pure Nkosi, godson, Mbogazi. I'm originally from KZN, Mlazi. I'm a theater maker. Currently, I'm doing a piece called Ubizo. Ubizo, it's taking it back to Zulu. It's Ubizwa ngamadlozi wethu. This performance or this production that we as Inkaba Theatre Production that we are working on, it speaks more about the calling, what is it actually, and what does it do to one when one is at that state. So it's quite an amazing experience as I have been embarking on this journey of 4 years and 5 years. Searching about this thing of ours, impande zethu. It has been quite an amazing journey.
What is the most important things to look at when we do our African stories, as we are theatre makers, and things to look out for when we are creating these theatrical pieces that are more based and rooted into our own African stories?
For me, what is important about our African stories, and what are the important things that maybe I believe we need to look at when we tell our stories as Africans? One, looking at the English word itself, story. When you look at the origin of the word story, it comes from the word to store something. So meaning that it's a process of storing something for future use. It's ngesiZulu inqolobane. So if stories serve the purpose of storing treasures that people have, so that the coming future generations will be able to access these treasures that are stored in stories. So as Africans, what is important now when we tell stories, African stories, we need to guard as to what is it that are we storing for future generations to come. Because Ben Okri says, when we tell, he says, sick storytellers poison the nation with their stories. So he means that if we tell sick stories about ourselves, meaning that we will be storing sickness for coming generations. So it is important for us to know who we are, where we come from, so that sometimes when we say we need to guard against telling sick stories, some people may read it as if we want to sugarcoat all the stories and avoid telling stories that may be the truth about ourselves. The idea is we need to know whether we are telling good stories about ourselves or we are telling stories about the bad things that we do as human beings. we need to know the purpose of telling those stories. Is not to condemn ourselves as a nation or as people, but the idea is to heal. Because when we look at how African healers heal, they heal through stories. Yeah.
What is your view maybe on Ubizo in terms of as African people telling the stories? Maybe what is your understanding or your view with Ubizo?
You see, when a person is born, they are given a name. So igama, Ibizo, ngesiZulu. So when you are given a name, Ibizo, it means that your parents or whoever is giving you a name, they would be assigning you a purpose from the name, whether the name will be coming from an event that happened when you were born, or the name comes from what your parents are wishing for you. But if bakunikeza Ibizo, your name is called Ibizo, that means all of us are called. All of us, we have Ubizo. So, but we have different forms of Ubizo. There are other people whose calling is meant to keep their own families intact, to keep the society intact. So there are people whose calling has more responsibility than other people's calling, because there are people who are healers, people who have a gift of seeing things that we as ordinary people cannot see. So also those people have Ubizo. So my take about Ubizo is that every one of us has Ubizo, but there are those people who have a specific Ubizo that is not entrusted to any other person, but that is entrusted to someone that the ancestors have chosen, that this person would be a vessel. So a person on Ubizo, he becomes a vessel, meaning that this person constantly, they empty themselves. People think that when a person goes to train to be inyanga, they are actually going to gather knowledge, they're going to gather things, they're going to fill their bag with something. But in essence, the process of initiating inyanga, it's a process of emptying yourself so that new energies and new spirits can fill you. So umuntu onobizo is a vessel. It's like from time to time they empty themselves so that they can fill themselves with the ailings of other human beings, so that they can carry the ailings of other human beings. Because they are a vessel that has been prepared to carry these. You know, emakhaya kunalento abathi igula, that container, yeah, igula. So when a person is sick, we say uyagula. So the word ukugula means you are containing all these ailments. But Tina, as ordinary human beings who don't have that specific healing calling, we are containers or vessels that was not designed ukugula or to contain ailings. So if now masogula, that means you are containing, your vessel is containing all these other things that your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit cannot deal with. So inyanga will empty himself or herself so that he can carry ukugula kwakho, so that he can become a vessel abe yigula, because igula lamasi have been designed and prepared to store amasi ukuthi ahlale in a good condition. So inyanga has been prepared as a vessel ukuthi yena, when he carries ukugula kwethu, his container is able to take lokugula and be able to save it and put it in the right place.
Mhlawumbe thina njengama theatre maker kubaluleke kangakanani ukuthi sikhumbule ukukhuluma nangokudlulisa imessage ngemvelaphi yethu. Kubaluleke kangakanani kuthina, because I have the understanding of that we have been doing as theatre makers, we have been adapting to the version of English type of pieces and work. Kubaluleke kangakanani ukuthi thina singabantu sikhulume ngezinto zakithi ezimvelaphi yethu.
Ukukhuluma ngemvelaphi yethu kubalulekile singabantu, ngoba uma ungabheka ubuciko buyinto uNkulunkulu umvelinqangi ayidala emntwini. Kangangokuthi noma sibheka kwezinye izinhlanga sibheka ubuciko babo, singabusebenzisa ubuciko babo. njoba vele usho ukuthi manje we are focusing on doing mhlambe izinto inspired by other nations, maybe sesithanda English kakhulu. We can use it because ubuciko buko wonke umuntu. Mara ukubaluleka kokubheka izinto eziyimvelaphi yethu ikakhulukazi izilimi zethu ukuthi language yomuntu omnyama, it was not designed for communication. It was designed for living. Abantu abazi ukuthi language ngokwayo iyalapha. Uyabona ungathi ulimele la namhlambe ugxotshwe into bese ngithi phephisa. Ukuphephisa lokho kusho ukuthi phola kulobhlungu obuzwayo manje. Kodwa bube ukuthi manje ngivulela okhokho ukuthi mabakugade. Ukuthi in future be safer than you were now. Phephisa impambosi yokwenzisisa. Ukuthi phepha. Kodwa mangithi phephisa, ngitshela wena futhi ngithi kuwe next time be extra careful. Phephisa next time. But at the same time ngitshela nokhokho ukuthi mabakugade ukuthi next time kumele uphephe kunalokho oyikho manje. So uyayibona ukuthi manje language njalo inezinto ezifihlekile ukuthi akudingekile ukuthi size sizazi. Umzimba wethu uyazazi. So kubalekile ukuthi sibheke ezintweni zethu zesintu ngoba masibuya le intweni zethu zesintu because iscience iprovile ukuthi uma umuntu ezalwa uthatha ufuzo laka baba wakhe nomama wakhe elikagogo wakhe umkhulu wakhe elikakhokho wakhe okhokho bethu ufuzo labo lula. Izinto ezaziwa ukhokho wakho zibhaliwe la kuwena. Kodwa ingqondo yakho ayikwazi ukuthi ifinyelele. Le ngqondo the conscious mind ayikwazi ukuzifinyelela but subconsciously we are connected nazo. So as theater makers masiqala manje sicekelele ekutheni senze izinto zethu zesintu. Sivuselela le information yokhokho ekithina. Because okhokho ziningi izinto abazidiscover. Uyabona uma uye library uyofunda incwadi uthola umqulu. Uma uye library ufunda incwadi uthola umqulu. Umuntu obhale le ncwadi le usebenzile ngoba ipage ngalinye mhlawumbe uthathe iviki elibhala. Bese wena ipage ngalinye uyothatha iminute ulifunda. Okusho ukuthi manje wena usunikezwe iopportunity yokuthi information ethathe iminyaka ukuyiqokelela wena uyithole nje ngeviki. Kangangokuthi umntwana umezalwa athi ngenza umzekelo njengecomputer. Icomputer mawuyithenga ingenalutho iblank. Mhlambe ina basic operation systems but ezinye izinto ayikwazi ukuzenza. You keep on putting software into this computer. Uloku install ama software to the point ukuthi uyithola ukuthi seyifully functional manje. Uma ungafaka istick esinama video ikwazi ukwareader fast kanti beyangakwazi ukwareader ngoba yangenawo. So language ulimi obaba omkhulu bethu mabel designer bebelidesignela ukuthi kube nezinto abazi-installa kithi ngaphandle ukuthi bakutshele ukuthi na into esiinstallayo. I-language ngokwayo ulimi lethu lesintu mawulibheka asithatha ukuthi mangabe kwehla amanzi avela emafini ezaphansi sithi imvula. Uyazi lesho ukuthini legama lelimvula? Mawuye enyangeni into yokuqala ufeke uyibeke phansi yini? Imvula mlo. Yebo, imvula. Iyavula. Yabona. So kuwo wonke amagama wesintu anencazelo efihlekile akubalekile ukuthi uyazi leyo ncazelo umzimba wakho uzoyazi.